Hey, good morning. Welcome to Resource Prepping. I'm your host, Greg. Have you ever become so bored that you just wish that the world really would start happening so you could have something to do? Here in Ohio, I have been working on the Fort Knox of chicken coops. And I've got this thing we just ordered, Crazy Chicken Lady just had me order a motion light for the outside of the coop. So in the summertime, when it gets dark, the light will come on and the chickens can find their way inside the shed. Now, in a way, that's kind of good news, but there are just times where after 30 years you just say, really? Is this where we're at now? You didn't want to learn about loading and unloading a carbine. Instead, you wanted to watch your gay fashion designer on QVC. That got your attention. So the flexible kind of person I am, I wanted to sit down and say, okay, fine. Maybe I can learn something. I've just tried to, blend in, fit in, and have something to talk about. And let me tell you something. After about 10 minutes of this man talking so feminine and these models and everything else, I'm like, oh, please. Can a meteor strike happen, or can World War III break out, or can something please happen? I can't bring the chickens out because it's supposed to snow tomorrow in Cleveland, in the metropolitan area. So that might pose a risk to the chickens. So that's why there's silence behind me in the Fort Knox of chicken runs. And I am like, oh, you know, please, can something just happen? I'm tired of waiting, and I will go crazy if I have to listen to one more lisp about dresses and and the the hemline and whatever, the coverage from behind and everything else. I'm like, oh, please. I will go fight in Ukraine before I have to watch 10 more minutes of that. That's how bad boredom is here when your plans don't go right. So I'm resorting to plan B. I got out of the house and I'm walking around checking things out, double checking the Fort Knox coops, checking how the plants are growing. The peas that I planted 2-3 weeks ago are doing fine. So if you haven't planted your garden sweet peas yet, or early peas, you better get going on that. But the idea is always have plan B, C, D, whatever, so you don't become like me, wishing for World War III to start, or a meteor strike, or a new ice age, or something to keep you occupied. I've rechecked the guns. I've rechecked our food supply. I've done what I can do. And the last straw is watching a gay designer on QVC before I had to run out of the house and say, please, somebody draft me so I can see some action. It's pretty bad. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Greg out.